Hey everybody, welcome back to Hex Token channel. Boy, every day is getting better. I saw someone say that. Let's jump to that comment. Bob Fish King says, "G'day everybody. Things are getting very exciting. They really are getting exciting, and they're kind of getting better and better every day if you think about it. So awesome. Welcome to Hex Token channel, of course. Your host Superman. And we're going to have a bit of fun today. Obviously, there's a huge Twitter storm that's going to be starting very, very soon. So we're going to be covering that. That's going to be run by How to Pulse, which is just doing an amazing job on onboarding people. And, of course, that just gets better and better every day. So a big shout out to How to Pulse team there. And, of course, we're also going to be looking at a Munchra. Yeah, we're going to be playing around with Munchra on the testnet. And, man, I can't believe I missed this a couple of days ago when they posted this, or probably a week ago now. But we're going to be playing around with Munchra user interface on PulseChain testnet. So that's going to be a lot of fun too. I really like the user interface, and so we're going to explore that. I haven't even looked at it, so I'm doing it fresh live on the stream there. So that's all set up. We're going to have a lot of fun. So let's get into the chat, and then we're going to jump straight into what's happening with the world's biggest Twitter storm taking PulseChain viral. So the world's biggest Twitter storm taking PulseChain viral. And that's going to be the focus, and that's the countdown has started. So we're not the countdown to the start has started. Let's put it that way. So that's going to be starting on the 28th of April. So it's just coming up, and it's the 2100 hours. So 9 o'clock on the 28th of April. That's going to be kicking off. We're going to get into all that. So very cool. Let's get into the chat. Say hello. If you're new to the channel, of course, subscribe, like, and share. Of course, Hex Token channel focuses on Hex first of all, PulseChain and PulseX, and of course all the projects that are going to be coming into the PulseChain ecosystem as we take over crypto. You heard it right, taking over crypto. And of course, the biggest airdrop in crypto history, the biggest yield farm in crypto history, and the fastest way to mass adoption. That's PulseChain, folks, and it's coming soon. It's going to be crazy good. So get on board. That's the way I would say. Get on board and get ready for it, because it's going to be a fun ride as well. Let's get into some of the comments at the moment. We've got Dingwolf in the house with the kangaroos. We've got Bob Fish King in the house. Woohoo! I'm early for a live stream for the first time. You are early. I've noticed you've come in late on a few of them, so nice to see you early there, Blobfish. And Jen Hex in the house as well. Woohoo! Excited to see Jen Hex. And what else we got going? We got Dinglewolf. Also got my coffee ready to go. Nice. You got to have your good coffee, right? Daz has us in the house, ready and waiting. Nice one, Daz. Appreciate it. Love the support. And of course, Brendan says it's nearly beer time, isn't it, for Dinglewolf? Well, I guess we'll find out. Dinglewolf will reply, no doubt. That's if you're from Australia, says Brendan. I see. From Australia, right. Good thing I'm from New Zealand's hashtag Kiwiland, that's for sure. Or Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud. You pick the name. We've got multiple names in this country. Francis in the house. Lots of love from Francis. I love Jesus. Good to see you in the house there, Francis. And Hex on air. I come quickly. Say hello and bring my son to school. Have a great stream, says Hex on air. I appreciate that. And safe journeys to the school. And Dingwall says, I don't drink, so it's certainly not the happy hour here on Hex Token. This is a family channel, so we try to keep it family channel. And now I just know there's Ladies Night number 2 show. I think I'm not sure if it's still on or not, but that was on Discord Syndicate. So you definitely got something for everybody, right? Got something for everybody. Daz says Elon buying Twitter is great. New eyes on cryptocurrency, new eyes like new project, go Pulse. Absolutely, Daz, agree with that. Freedom. That's what we like. And Crypto Dave says, caught my first live stream. Good to be here. And hey, it's great to have you here, Crypto Dave. And of course, a Hex Token channel member. I appreciate the support as well. We're having fun on this journey to awesomeness. And what else we got there? Suga says, I hope your cat is doing okay. Yes, I took my cat in. Had to do my live stream earlier today and had to take the cat in. The cat's gone. Usual thing, antibiotics. Got a little heart check, a little body check just to make sure nothing was awry, and of course antibiotics, and I think some sort of painkiller type thing. So the cat's looking better at the moment, but of course the antibiotics is going to be over the next 7 to 9 days. So go cat. Now the cat's name is Storm, so go Storm, and hopefully that will be really cool next couple of days. I have my tea ready. Woohoo, says Francis. Nice. Yeah, I love a cup of tea, actually, to be honest. I love a good cup of tea, especially at night time. And whole generation's in the house. Woohoo! Loving it. Brendan says, it's beer time for you, Hex Token, anytime past 3. No, actually, I will have a casual beer, light beer, I'm not a big beer drinker, and of course, I only do it on social occasions. But yeah, I appreciate the joke though, Brendan. I appreciate the joke. What's up, Hex Fan Bam? As well, it's Now's in the house, and always love it's Now. It was great to have Craig, it's Now and Heinz Crypto on the channel in the first live stream. If you want to check that out, we had them on. It was very cool. Heinz Crypto was having a couple of live streams himself, so it was pretty busy this morning. I think there were many other live streams as well on today. I think there's so many content creators, and there's something for everyone. That's what I like about it. You know, every person has their own excitement, and their own delivery, own perspective, and I think that's really cool. Mandy's in the house there. Freedom of speech and freedom by Hex. Well, that's true. We've got double freedom with the Hex, that's for sure. And PulseChain's going to offer some more freedom. Doxing your cat says it's now. Yeah, my cat's been doxed. That's the way it goes. It has an Instagram account, by the way. It's now. So yeah, feel better, Storm. Woo. Absolutely. And big like from India, says Sandeep. Hey, great to see people from India. Man, I've got to go to Calcutta sometimes then, Sandeep. It's got a rich in heritage, and the culture in India obviously is wide and diverse. So definitely got to get there as well. Now says, was awesome, Superman. Yeah, thank you. Hey, it was really cool. And of course, we're going to do a lot more of those collabs and things like that. It's going to be a lot of fun going in. Bro, I hope your cat is getting better. Me too, Hex Factor. It is a bit better today than it was yesterday, so I think the outlook's going to be good. And once it starts antibiotics tonight, I'm sure it'll be okay. All right, hey, welcome everybody. I'll leave a timestamp at the end of the video once it finishes uploading. It takes about 7 hours for YouTube to upload all the comments in the chat and everything else. So it does take a little while for the YouTube to flow. So sometimes if you're watching this live stream immediately after, it's probably because if you see any lagging, it's pretty much because YouTube's trying to save all the live chat and everything else. So it takes about 7 hours to understand it. Cool, here we are on PulseChain, folks. And of course, this is what's coming. Possibly mid-May. And of course, we're going to hear from our sponsor, Richard Hart, and he's going to talk about mid-May, and then we can get into the Twitter storm, the biggest in crypto history, maybe the biggest in the world. We'll find out. It's going to be pretty awesome.
And next, PulseChain and PulseX are the next things to launch. They're soon, like less than 2 months. The best guesses I have from devs are mid-May. That's the best guesses I've got, which is less than a month. So
there we are, folks. That's Richard Hart. I love playing Richard Hart. It's like just having a little bit of Richard Hart on the live stream. That's how we rock on this. This is Hex Token channel after all, right? Hex Token. Who founded Hex Token? Richard Hart. So makes a lot of sense. And of course, mid-May looking pretty good at this stage. And of course, we're going to be covering that, man. I can't wait for it to happen. We're going to have some multi-content streaming, 24-hour binge or something. Something that's going to be crazy. Maybe 48 hours, might be 72 hours. Could be just insane. We've got the ratio trading for a day or two. Then we've got the bridge opening up. It's going to be insane. I don't know if it's now, Craig, all the rest of you, it's going to be busy, bad. It's going to be busy. All right, let's get into it. So PulseChain goals pretty much is going to be the first system state copy of Ethereum. This is a big deal, right? Everybody on Ethereum, up to 196 million wallets there that have been created over the life of Ethereum. Could have different type of assets sitting in those wallets. Could be ERC20 tokens. There's over 500,000 of those. Token contracts over 500,000, about 530,000. There's 721 contracts, NFTs. There's probably millions of those, and there's 1155 contracts, and obviously there's other more technical type of contracts, 677 bridge coins and stuff like that. There's lots of other stuff, and everything's getting copied. It's going to be insane in the membrane. Of course, that's what we're going to be talking about, the Twitter storm. Everybody needs to hear about PulseChain. That's what they do. They need to hear about it, and you can see it's going to be ETH fees will be lower by sharing its load. PulseChain's going to have Ethereum have lower fees. It's going to be amazing. PulseChain's going to re-enable priced out use cases, and I'm a big advocate of that, especially metaverses. I think that's a really good application. Instead of emptying launch, PulseChain brings the ETH system state in ERC20s. This rewards holders and founders of Ethereum. It's amazing. Enrich ERC20 and NFT users. That's what I say. If you've got those sitting on Ethereum, you're going to get them copied over to PulseChain. It's just mind-blowing, really. The launch of PulseChain is the largest airdrop in history. It's going to be amazing. The biggest thing in crypto. We won't see anything like this for years. I think the closest thing we'll see something like this there's possibly some completely new technology. Like I said, maybe a quantum blockchain. I don't know. It's going to absolutely have to be really big to outdo what PulseChain's about to do in the crypto land. Thousands of Ethereum-based tokens and NFTs received their free PulseChain versions. I mean, you're going to love it. You'll be able to tell all your friends. They didn't know anything about PulseChain. You'll be able to tell them, say, hey, you've got assets on Ethereum. You've just had those copied over to PulseChain, and look, here's what they're worth. So pretty exciting. It's going to be the new gold rush. Contains the value discovery of thousands of tokens. So everything starts off at zero, but the market's going to price it up. It's going to happen fast. And of course, it's going to be fascinating. No one really knows what's going to happen, but we know it's going to be incredible as it prices up. And not just in the first couple of days, not in the first couple of weeks, but over, say, the next year to 18 months, we're going to see the value of this chain play out. It's going to be pretty exciting. And in the many years beyond, it's going to be pretty fun. And of course, you're going to get NFTs on PulseChain too. And we're going to be talking about that later today. We're going to talk about Munchra NFT platform. And of course, that's a well-known content creator, Gerardo. It's kind of the front person for that. So I think that's going to be pretty fun to see that. If you always want to be a whale in certain ERC20s and NFTs, maybe you can be now. In other words, if you're on the PulseChain, maybe you can accumulate a lot of Link token, accumulate a lot of Mana token. Maybe you can just choose the tokens you want to accumulate, and you'll have tons of them on PulseChain. You might not be a whale on Ethereum, but maybe you can become a whale on PulseChain, and maybe you will end up making the right choice, and maybe that just might get priced up, and maybe you might just become a whale. That's pretty much the idea there. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be easy to use, of course. We just add the PulseChain mainnet, switch it over from Ethereum over to PulseChain on your MetaMask, on your Trust wallet, whatever wallet you're using. It's going to be pretty easy. ETH holders can transfer free with a free premium, so you can get one PLS per ETH. You got lower PulseChain fees and serve more users, so basically 3-second blocks, 4 times faster than Ethereum. So it's going to be really great, and potentially up to 200 times faster. Richard has mentioned that in the past. Remove pollution, of course. Unlike Ethereum, you're not going to have proof of work. You're not going to have a hybrid proof of work, proof of stake system. And of course, you're not going to have to wait for delays for ETH 2.0 to come over for very, very cheap fees and stuff like that. You're going to be able to have it straight away, and of course, not have the environmental impact of proof of work setups. So it's going to be pretty cool. And improved game theory, PLS has 0% inflation. So you're not going to have to worry about putting necessary burn mechanisms in there. It's going to have 0% inflation, and of course, it's going to have validators going to earn those fees, and 25% of the fees are burnt. So you got a fixed supply at the beginning that was obviously given through the PulseChain sacrifice. It's going to get burnt over time, and of course, the less supply in the market, then of course the more price support for a longer term. Plus, with the validators, you'll be able to stake some of that and get that off the market. Very bullish, and of course, we know third-party dApps like Liquid Loans are going to come along and reduce that circulating supply even more. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. And of course, finally, empowering PulseChain holders. PulseChain's native token PLS can be staked and delegated to validators that reward delegators with the largest percentage of fees. So you really get to participate as a holder of PLS. You get to participate in supporting the blockchain and earning some yield there too. So that there, folks, is some of the highlights of PulseChain. And of course, the Twitter storm is going to be the biggest in the world. That's what the ambition is. And we're going to get this out. Of course, PulseChain has to be heard. People have to hear about it. Now, word of mouth is really great. So I encourage you all out there to spread the word. Many of you probably in 10 projects at least, maybe project groups. You can spread the word there. Think of clever ways of talking about PulseChain airdrop and everything copied over to Ethereum. Biggest yield farming, fastest way to mass adoption, deflation, tokenomics, buy and burns, all that good stuff. Get into that, cheap fees and super fast. Get in, spread the word. We all have a role to play in growing the community, and of course, everyone is going to benefit from PulseChain, given the way it's set up. So awesome stuff. So get it past that. Of course, the testnet is up and running. PulseChain testnet 2B is up and running, been running probably, I think, about 6 weeks or so, maybe 7 weeks. And here we are, 3-second blocks, looking good. And we've got over 1.1 million transactions on there at the moment on testnet, and total blocks over 15 million. So looking pretty good. 138 million wallets. Now that's probably going to end up being huge number of wallets on there. It's going to be fascinating to see how that plays out. So and active too. Obviously, we've also got the dApps that are sitting on PulseChain. So this is really, really good. So everything is really advanced. And of course, we've got the PulseX. That's kind of like the Uniswap of Ethereum. And that's what we're going to have in terms of trading. You're going to be trade and liquidity, yield farms, pools, and buy and burns. Lots of cool things there. On top of that, of course, you're going to have PulseChain staking with the validators, as we mentioned earlier. And, of course, you're going to have 33 validators you can stake with. And those are the ones will be in rotation. Very, very cool. You're going to be able to earn Pulse with that. More Pulse, the better. And then finally, of course, we've got the Pulse Bridge. You're going to be able to bridge over to Ethereum, have the fastest way to mass adoption, and also bring over all those ERC20s and stable coins over to flood the liquidity pools inside PulseChain and earn nice PulseChain fees and LP tokens as well as rewards. So nice incentive token there in the PulseX that you'll be able to earn, and third-party incentive tokens as well. So PulseX is going to offer a massive amount of economic energy into the PulseChain. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. Maybe we'll get 2 billion, 4 billion. Who knows how big volume could be on this PulseX DEX. Maybe it might even rival the almighty Binance over time. It could be pretty amazing to see that. Awesome stuff. So that's that's the package. That's PulseChain. And of course, getting the word out is number one. One way of doing that, of course, is through the PRC20 site.com. And basically, once this is actually hooked up to the actual live mainnet, currently on Testnet 2B, and once we get to mainnet, you'll be able to spread the word with a website like this and say, hey, paste your wallet in there and see what you've got. So we're going to paste my dummy wallet in, and we're going to see what the current testnet is telling us. It's telling us I've got 2.6 million. Obviously, this is fictitious; it's not real. But this is the kind of thing that it's going to show. It's going to take your tokens and say, hey, this is what it's worth on the PulseChain at the moment, based on your wallet. So going to give you a really, really cool incentive so you can spread that around. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, so we've got the product. We've got PulseChain coming. Maybe mid-May is looking very good. We've got the testnet up and running. Everything is looking good with the dApps on top, the exchange, everything. So now what? We have to get the word out. We have to start getting it on the social platforms. And this is where How to Pulse comes in. They are doing non-stop shilling, and one of these is the big thing that we're getting up to, is doing this world biggest Twitter storm, and that's coming up there from how to pulse.com. Now the links to this site is in the video description. You can find the site there, and of course they do awesome stuff with onboarding and lots of how-to information there, tools as well, and also they've got wallets as well. If you're after MetaMask to treasury migration, you can get videos like that. They got PulseX as well, and also shilling. So this is where we're getting to right now. We're getting to Twitter Spaces recordings, Twitter Launchpad, all sorts of stuff is in here. Uniswap Twitter Storm, 30th December. That was the last one they held, was in December, and now we've got another one. We're at the doors of the new one, and of course it is the 28th of April. So this is going to happen in a few hours' time. So let's go to Twitter. Just have to log on Twitter there. We're going to jump over to howtopulse.com Twitter, and we're going to see what the tweet's about. The world's largest Twitter storm in history. And of course, it's tomorrow, the 28th of April. So it's already April here, 28th of April here already. It's 9 o'clock UTC time, and that's when it's going to kick off. So we're taking the Twitter storm to the next level. You can see that the hashtag Twitter storm here. We're going to take the Twitter storm to the next level and need your help. So that's you. That's you guys out there. That's me. That's me in here. That's you guys out there. And of course, you can help amplify the awesomeness of PulseChain and get the word out about PulseChain that I've just gone through in a quick way. So let's make a PulseChain, hashtag PulseChain, go viral. So it's a really big deal. I do encourage you strongly to get out there. And of course, this will not only get the word out about PulseChain, but it also helps to pump your own bags. And hey, and people love crypto because it's the best returning assets in the world to get into crypto. So if you want to pump your own bags, get the reach out. And of course, that's where we go. So we got T-Pulse Pulse Twitter here. So that's where you want to click on that, of course. And that's going to bring up the Telegram group, How to Pulse Twitter Storm group. And you need to get into Telegram for that. So there's 3,300 members in the moment, 252 online. Get into Telegram. I can't do that because I'm not logged into Telegram, but you can do that. And away to go. So get involved on there, folks. I put the link to this tweet in the video description, and all you have to do is jump onto this link at Twitter Storm and get involved with the crew, and you'll be able to get involved. Other than that, of course, if you see the tweets on Twitter, you can tweet those out as well. Little tweeters, you know, that, whatever. A little Tweety bird told me about Twitter Storm on a PulseChain, making it go viral, something like that. All right, so we've got the cool little poster here as well. The world's largest airdrop in history, that's PulseChain. And of course, howtopulse.com is helping to spread the word. National Twitter Storm Day, and it's the 28th of April at 9 o'clock in the evening. 2100 UTC time. Save the date. So get out there as well. So very, very cool. Get onto Telegram, get part of the Twitter Storm army. And of course, on Twitter, if you see any of these things, get involved for tomorrow. Look out for it. And it's going to be on How to Pulse site there. And the links are in the video description. I got the 2 links. Got the link to the How to Pulse website and the link to the Twitter there. And you can get access to all this details. So very cool. I encourage you strongly to get out. Now it's the time. Mid-May. We had the word from Richard Hart earlier. It's going to be coming pretty quickly. So let's get out and do some hard work and spread the word. This is Crypto After All. Going viral is the ultimate for PulseChain, and to get it PulseChain viral on Twitter is a great way of doing that. Now, Twitter is one of the biggest crypto places. Discord's big for crypto, Telegram, Reddit's pretty decent, and of course, Twitter is pretty huge in terms of the Twitter sphere. So get it out there. There's a lot of Bitcoiners and Ethereums. There's a lot of no coiners on there. There's everybody else there. There's Shibas out there. There's you name it, they're out there. There's Ripple people, you name it, they're out there. So was it Dogecoin? Has anyone heard of Dogecoin? It is Dogecoin out there. Dogecoin is out there. You're mining Dogecoin. I don't know if you can still mine it, but used to be given out a lot of time. So get into it and spread the word. That's for sure. So what's the countdown? We know that it's going to be 2100 UTC. Let's have a look at UTC time. And of course, this is where we're at the moment. We're going to have a look at the time there. So we're at 5 in the morning we're the 28th of April already. 5 in the morning, 5.5 hours. So if it's 900, then what's that? That's let me do the maths quickly. 6.5 plus 6.5 plus 9. That's 15 and a half hours away. 15 and a half hours away. I'm sure I should have done that maths faster, but 15 and a half hours away until this goes live. We're currently counting down UTC time, 5:27 in the morning. I feel sorry for you if you're actually up at the time. Maybe some farmers are up there, or maybe some people that have to travel a long way to the city. But it's 5:27 UTC time, wherever that is. I don't know who has that time zone, but there we are, universal. It's kind of the time frame there. So folks, get into it. I think this is a big thing, and I'm more than happy to talk about this because this is going to be epic. Very, very cool. Now, obviously, not only are we doing the Twitter storm, we got PulseCon coming up in Las Vegas in 2022. That's in September, and the countdown is counting away. Of course, you can get tickets. Richard Hart's going to be a keynote speaker there with George Wendt from Mad Energy, and they're fundamentally going to be changing the wireless technology. It could be one of the biggest innovations in the world, using I think it's Zenith waves. So it's going to have long transport for electricity. It's going to be pretty amazing. 130 days to go. Woo-hoo-hoo! PulseCon 2022. So get the word out there, man. We're going to take over crypto. I'm going to do it in style. But of course, it takes work. It takes all the people out there to spread the word. And that's your opportunity to play your part. Pretty awesome there. All right. So the tickets are there, of course, for that silver, gold, and platinum VIP. And of course, they're in the second wave. 3,000 people is what they're targeting at the moment. We're currently in the second lot of 1,000. And when it gets to the next level, it'll be going up. The price will be going up again to the final one there. They're going to have, they've got PL Speak there. They've got Munchra there. And we're going to be talking about Munchra today. And then they've got ShibCoin, 3 million in that community. So that's a real fantastic thing to see. PulseX, of course, and Hex Token there as well. That's not this channel, by the way. That's not this channel supporting the sponsor. We're not the official sponsor. That's Richard Hart's Hex Token there. And of course, that's just the fact that it's the token. So nice. Lots of cool speakers, of course. John McRae, Lawrence Roland, Team Money himself, Rags to Riches, who we love. And of course, Mike Chain there for PLS6 Speak is the latest one in there as well as the Rainmaker for real. So they just keep releasing more and more people. So we're going to find out all the full agenda. So nice there. So yeah, we're doing great. Get out there, spread the word. How to Pulse, get on the world's largest Twitter storm in history, and you become part of that. Get into the Telegram or just help out on Twitter directly. That's the way to go. There is only, like I say, counting down the hours till what did I say it was? It was 900 UTC. That's 2100 UTC. That's where we're at there. That's what happens when you try to speak too fast, and you get humbled by the thing. So that, folks, is that topic. But we're going to get onto Munchra as well, and we're going to check out. We're going to do some staking here on Munchra. This is going to be the big NFT marketplace on PulseChain, and maybe they might entice OpenSea to come on. We're going to find out. But before we do that, let's get into the chat and say hello. That's what we're going to do. We're going to rock and roll on it all day long. I've got to see who's in the chat. to find out. So before we get onto Munchra, we're going to get into some of the comments. We've got big power thrust from Hex, good to see you, and Gonzo as well. Hey all, good to see you as well. Monty says, can't thank you enough for all the job you're doing for Hex and PulseChain. We truly need more people like you, brother, says Monty. I appreciate that. Big shout out. Whoop, 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 as we say. And Tortoise is in the house as well. And we've got a few others. We've got lots of comments there. I'm going to jump through quite a few of these. Tortoise Johnny says, I speak the word on a lot of big influencers channels. I'm exhausted from doing it, says Total Jonas. Yeah, there's so many content creators out there. It really is rocking it. It is a lot of content. It's so good to see. We are growing. And, of course, we want to grow huge. We want to grow so big that we really do start to take over crypto. Maybe we'll take over 25% of crypto. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's rock it on. That's for sure. Lael says, already a PulseCon about to also be a Hexcon. Nice one. That's a smart move, man. Smart move. Smart play. Hex is starting to move, I think. It's starting to move. And Stake Hex says, spent some time today in other ERC20 communities spreading the word about the airdrop and PulseChain. I think we should all spread the word as many as we can. That's a smart move. And there's clever ways of doing it, right? You can just talk about, hey, have you heard of PulseChain? They're forking Ethereum at something like that. And, of course, all the projects are coming over, especially if they're ERC20 tokens. That really works really well, stuff like that. And, yeah, it's going to be the first system stake copy. It's going to be pretty amazing. So exciting. RH is changing lives, says GetHex. Absolutely. We're just going through that. Tortoise says, I've been told I'm part of a scheme. I said, never, it's a cult. Get it right. No, I would just talk about PulseChain and, of course, just get out there and spread the word. It is so positive. It's something for everybody. The biggest airdrop in crypto history is insane. The chances to get passive income, to earn incentives, all that sort of stuff. It's going to be really awesome. Not to mention all the third-party dApps that are going to be on the chain, just like a Munchra here that we're going to be looking at with the testnet. So it's super exciting. No need to talk about scams or this or that. That's old news. We're really in a new era now. PulseChain is a game changer. So I'll just get out there and be 100% go-getter. I think it's just turned down, says Tortoise. Nice. Let me have a look through some of this. David Gomez is in the house. Hello, everybody. Stake Hex, stress less. That's true. And yes, we all have a part to play. Absolutely. Stake it to make it, says Tortoise. I love that one. And Daz says, with NFTs that are copied over to PLS, is it true if they are for sale on open at the copy, these nuts can be purchased on PLS, etc. Of sale for open 10 ETH, they can be purchased on PLS for 10 PLS. 10 PLS. Well, we will find out what the actual prices are. They're going to start off with 0, Daz. We actually don't know what the price is going to be, but it won't be 10 PLS for 10 ETH of the 10 ETH. Francis, I love Jesus is in the house there with the thumbs up. Nice. Stake. So AMM bot's going to fix some of that, Daz. So it's going to adjust for the ETH difference. So there'll be Pulse on the other side. Let's have a look here. So Tortoise says it's going to be amazing. Absolutely, it will be. And GetHex says, yeah, I posted in a Facebook group last night. Nice one. That's awesome. Good job. Yeah, good job for sure. Tortoise said that too. Tortoise was reading my mind there. Tortoise says, I'll do Twitter, but not all the other stuff. People are being hacked through Discord constantly right now. And what else? James Bond's in the house there. Very, very cool. James says, yeah, I finally caught a live stream. Miss you guys and girls, says James Bond. Hey, James Bond, it's great to see you in the chat there. Awesome. Woohoo! All right. Tim Thompson in the house as well. What's up, Xkins? And Stake Hex says, what is your feeling on PHEX and value at launch? Most feel parity in Hex won't take long. I think we could see a parabolic move in PHEX. I agree with you on that. I think I've said that a long time. I think I've said that it's a little bit like a stock split. You'll have stock split on both sides. So, and then you'll see some convergence. That's the way I'm seeing it. So if the price is 16 cents, for example, might be 8 cents on both chains, maybe with a slight premium on the PulseChain. There'll be a lot of volatility though too. So that's kind of where I think it will settle after a while. We'll see. Superman is smashing it out of the park with this on the channel. So thankful for Superman. I appreciate that, James. Big shout out to you. Superman rocks says it's now. Hey, I love that. Thanks so much. And I hit the like if you hit the like. Yeah, how we doing for the likes? 71 watching, 44 likes. So smash the likes, folks. It's free. It's easy to do. Helps with the algorithms. Helps pump your bags. And we get the bigger we get this channel. So I'm going to give you a little feedback actually from YouTube. YouTube's here. YouTube said, this is what YouTube said to me today. Your hard work is paying off, and publishing more videos has helped your channel get 81% more views than usual. So YouTube is noticing. So that's all. You guys make that happen, right? You guys make that happen. So we're getting a bigger influence there. Slowly and surely, we're going to try and crack this algorithm on YouTube. Awesome, says Stake. I love talking about Hex and other community chats. Lol, says Ryan. Nice. Pulse Dodge coin actually going up. Can't believe it, says James Bond. Yeah, well, there's not that many of them, and people are pretty comfortable with it now. I think it's always very wise to be critical and cautious, particularly if they don't launch in what I would call the best communicative ways. And I think the people are getting more comfortable with it now. More people have started reading the contract and stuff like that. So I think people are a bit more comfortable with it. Once again, do your own investment due diligence on it before you do claim, if you do. And I would say if you do claim on PulseCon, make sure you disconnect your wallet from the website. You can just do that up in your MetaMask wallet and click the disconnect button on there. It's probably just one of the things you can do. Dog Nabbit says, I forgot to like till now says that's now. Nice. Smash the love button, says ScareX. Nice one. And Bob Fish King says, I also am not sure how single-sided staking on PulseX derives income. The third-party projects come in and they offer tokens. They offer tokens to airdrop to you to try and onboard you to their projects. And of course, you get those tokens. If the project's good, those tokens will be worth something. If the project's not so good, then you better sell them quick because they probably won't be worth too much after that while. Crypto Beto says, I think I'm a Hex skin, only been in crypto for 2.5 months. So there we are. There's a new person in the crypto Thos. Hex was the first. I can't stop absorbing everything this amazing ecosystem has to give. Looking forward to helping others as I learn also. Wow, that's such a good comment. Yeah, like button smashed. Always. Nice one. Very, very cool. So definitely hit that out of the park. We're up to 50 likes and we've got 20 more people. So smash the likes, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. You know how it rolls. The bigger this channel gets, and of course we're doing content twice a day at least, the bigger that we can get more eyes on PulseChain and Hex and stuff. Anyway, we're going to get into the second topic, which was not on the thumb title. And of course, this is, I did say it in my live stream today. I said, someone mentioned that the testnet for Munchra was up. I do check Munchra Twitter, but I must have missed it the last couple of days because, or at least a week ago, wherever it was that it came out, because I missed it and it has come out. So I think this is looking really cool. Now, this is Munchra was a sacrifice, raised over $10 million. And the Hex Godwell, I think, got on this one. Yeah, I think the Hex Godwell got on this one. Yep. And this is fronted by Gerardo, one of the top 5 YouTubers, I would say. Yeah, he'd be top 5 YouTubers in the space, excluding Richard Art, of course. And he's right up there with Hodl Dog and who was those other ones up there. Anyway, and so this is the website, and I think it looks really, really cool. I love the green. I think the green and white is really nice. And you can see the PulseChain there raining down PulseChain. I love it, man. And of course, that's the logo there for Munchra there. Now, obviously, they got earn PLS rewards by staking Mint token. So people sacrifice for the Mint token. They've now got that on the PulseX exchange, and of course, you can earn PLS rewards by staking Munchra. Munchra's NFT marketplace. I'm going to actually just make this just a little bit bigger, just so you can see that a bit easier. Munchra's NFT marketplace revenue sharing model allows Mint stakers to passively earn PLS via market fee volume on all NFT sales. This is going to be hugely popular, right? Everyone wants to get PLS. Remember, PLS is deflationary and there's no inflation. So that's going to be really powerful. Everyone's going to be wanting to earn PLS. There's so many platforms offering kind of rewards of PLS. PLS is going to be in massive demand. It's going to be pretty crazy. So very, very cool. We've got these are just testnet values. Just remember that none of this is real. It will be real when PulseChain mainnet comes, and that might be as soon as mid-May. At the moment, these are just testnet values. Of course, this is we're getting close to the final mainnet. That's when everything is live and real. So the money will be real soon, and the tokens will be real as well. So 4.5 billion locked here in the total value. Remember, this is fictional. We don't know what it will be in the future. But the total PLS in there, 262 million has been paid so far. Total PLS paid, and there's 559 stakers on there at the moment. How does mint to staking work? Stake mint gives users the option to be in the house. In other words, you're kind of the owner of the marketplace, and as they receive a share of all marketplace fee volume in the form of PLS rewards. This is going to be insane. People are going to be climbing over to get PLS rewards. I think that's pretty cool. We've got the buy and burn there. We've got the liquidity. We've got rewards and staking there, and I love the visuals there. It looks like a sci-fi ship, maybe something like a Predator or something like that. It looks pretty cool. Stake mint, of course, staking rewards. So you've got stake minting. It does not include hard time locks, penalties, nor additional fees. So there's none of that extra stuff that locks in your tokens. The user simply pays a PulseChain network fee to stake, unstake, or claim the PLS rewards, and that's super cheap, right? One Pulse might get you hundreds, if not over 1,000 transactions per Pulse token. So it's going to be really, really amazing. Staking rewards, 1% of all marketplace volume will get distributed proportionally as PLS rewards to mint stakers. So a big deal. A lot of volume, could be really huge. Obviously, OpenSea has been super successful on Ethereum and Polygon, and there's many other marketplaces that popped up. Buy and burn, if it wanted to, the Munchra fee to address could use 0.25% of all marketplace fee volumes to purchase mint on the open market and burn it. So looks like there could be a pretty mighty buy and burn feature in there as well, and burning mint. So the underlying token mint is going to get deflation and you're earning PLS. It's a pretty nice deal on that as well. I think it's a really beautiful website. I really like what they've done here. So there's pretty much an overview. We can either click on the staking app there, and we can buy on PulseX at the top right here, or we can add some liquidity into the liquidity pool on PulseX. So this is all on PulseX here. So if we click this, we're going to buy some PulseX on PulseChain. So let's do that. We can go we can buy a mint token on PulseX. Let's go do that. We'll pull that up, and of course you can see it automatically gives us PLS and the mint token below. I've got 16 mint that I bought ages ago when I was mucking around, but we'll get some USDC. We've got some 2.6 million in USDC. It feels good. Feels good. I went Louis Vuitton shopping with Richard the other day. Had to spend a few mil. That's pretty much how that rolls. All right, so we're going to buy a few mint tokens. I don't know how many we can buy though. Let's put $100,000 in there. How much is that going to get? That's going to give 800. Man, it's expensive. Mint token is pretty expensive. Was it $12.56, I think, each? So one mint token is $12.56 at the moment. I don't even know if that's a good deal. I do not know if that is a good deal. Let's have a look at the chart. What does the chart tell us? Is it a good deal? USDC, one USDC getting a very low amount. We used to get 0.6 mint tokens per USD. Now we're getting a fraction of a mint token, so it has really rallied. I'm not sure if we can get a month chart on there. Yeah, month chart used to be we used to get 2.3 mint for $1. That the mint token has really gone up. So if you actually flick that around, you'll see that the mint token has really gone up there. I might do the weekly charts, a little bit easier to follow. Man. So we can get not many. That's not many. All right, so we're gonna get let's get 10,000. 10,000 Munchra. I think that's a good round number, and it's going to cost us 125,000. I hope we don't regret this time. Just kidding. But there we are. We're gonna do that and purchase that now live on this channel. We're on PulseChain Testnet 2B. This is not real, by the way. Just like a fantasy trade in basketball or soccer or something like that. We can add the mint token to MetaMask, but of course we don't need to. We've already done that. And click out that. We're going to open the MetaMask so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to expand the view there, and you see the MetaMask. We just swapped the tokens there. That's what we had. We completed that. Now we're going to go down to mint tokens. I think it's down the bottom here somewhere. Let's have a look here. Mint tokens. There we are. So you can see we've got 10,016. Nice. So we've got our mint tokens now. We can now go to the platform. So we bought those. Now we could provide liquidity, right? We could participate in the USD Munchra pair. So maybe we'll do that. Let's add some liquidity. Why not? We're going to play around with the platform here. Now we can add some, it's got PLS, isn't it? Have we got PLS? I don't know if we got PLS in the liquidity pool. Add liquidity. It already defaulted to liquidity pair. Let's see what other liquidity pairs they have. We're going to go to the info, and we're going to look for the the Munchra token, because maybe we want to provide a different pair. We can see Munchra there. We're going to jump on that. Now it's going to show us all the pairs, the trading pairs that are trading Munchra. And of course, we've got a PLS mint there, Mint PLS, Mint USD. and that looks pretty good. It's pretty small volume, 4.8 million versus 41 million for these other ones. So we'll have to have a look at these. Let's have a look. We got 5.3 million liquidity there, so it's a 10% pretty much of the main one as well. So what we might do is we might go into the Mint USD pair, and we'll provide some liquidity. We're going to add some liquidity to that, and of course we're going to put our full Munchra in there. We're going to USDC. We're going to have 4.5% of the pool. We'll take that. We'll enable the Mint, and we're going to accept that. Bam. So we've got some of those. Woohoo! So this is some of the features that we can do on the user interface. So we've bought Mint on the PulseX exchange. We're now providing liquidity into the PulseX exchange. We've got our LP tokens, which is cool. And we can now go to the farms, and we'll probably have that on the blockchain there. Not sure if we've got those below there. Have we got those? Let me just go to the assets, and we're going to be able to see all our LP tokens there somewhere. We must have LP tokens somewhere there. Not sure. Maybe I didn't add it to the list there, so maybe I should have done that. Have I got that on there? I'm not sure. We're going to go to the farms in any case, and I don't think we can do the farming, so that's not going to be any good either. So we're going to jump over now to provide some liquidity into that pool, and we're going to go to the staking app now. Click on that there, or we can click on the stake word here, and we're going to click on the staking app there. And what else we got here? We've got some stake here. We got the amount. Current mint price is $12.48. It's down 70%, so that wasn't really. I was buying on a decreasing market, so hopefully it's going to work out for me. We've got the total mint supply here at 4.7 billion mint tokens, and it's worth 59.4 billion US dollars on the testnet. This is just testnet, remember, not real. We've got the staked mint supply is 351 billion. So actually, it's only a fraction of the minted amount is actually staked here. I guess there's a lot in the liquidity pools as well. So a lot of this might be in liquidity pools there, and we just added to that ourselves on the US dollar pair. So that's worth $4.3 billion, and it's up 7% there. We've got the stake mint and NPLS, so 4.77% is the APY at the moment, and once again, that's fictional as well, so we'll see how that goes. Now, my wallet, of course, has got nothing in it. There's nothing in this testnet wallet. We've got the price here. This is actually a pretty good looking price chart, actually, to be honest, at the moment, Mint versus USD. And we can see that I actually bought at a high price for the Munchra. I should have bought back here on the 18th or something. It seems like it was a lot lower, and this is the way it goes. Anyway, so we've got, what do we got here? We've got some Munchra. I'm just trying to see whether we've got to connect the wallet at the top here. Let's connect the wallet to Munchra, and we're going to click next and connect, and there we are. Boom, we've refreshed. Now, whoa, we've got the wallet value. So my wallet now is connected. We can see I've got $125,000 of value. Now, you guys saw that. I purchased that on PulseX. We've got 10,016 mint in there. Not bad. Now, we've got reward balance. No PLS rewards because we haven't staked yet. We've got 0 mint from the stake balance, and we've got our available balance in there at the moment. So we're coming down. We've got the stake function here, and we've got the unstake function. We've got our wallet here, and my wallet showing the mint that we just bought on PulseX. And, of course, we can then click. Can we click there? We can. We can just click the balance, and it will populate our mint there. We're going to take that off. I don't even know if I finished that actual liquidity. I don't think I even finished doing that. Something must have gone awry there. Anyway, so we've got 10,016 mint, and minimum is 1 mint. You must have minimum of 1 mint, which is $12.48 to get in there. We don't have to unstake. That's what we do after we stake there, and we've got rewards here. So we're going to click the stake, and of course it says approving. It's pulled up a MetaMask ticket, which is give permission to access your mint. By granting permission, you are allowing the following contract to access your funds. This is very important. So what would you normally do? You'd have to edit the permissions, wouldn't you? Make sure that's limited. So this has got proposed approval limit is limited to 10,016 mint. So that's very important. You really don't want to have unlimited spends if you can help it, right? Unless it's maybe Uniswap. But even then, you really want to limit your spend where you can. So I'm going to click save, and away to go. So it limits the spend by default, and that's very, very good. So we're going to tick that. It's now approving that. You can see that the transaction is moving, and we're about to do that. So, we've got a transaction confirmed at the bottom. Approved transaction there. Very, very cool. So that's gone. And where's our mint gone? We're obviously, it's still proving there. It's still spinning around, but it has been approved. So we'll wait for that to update. Might take a few seconds for the UI to upgrade. It's pretty much it. So we'll wait for that. But this is exciting, folks. Munchra UI, man, does it look good? Get ready for PulseChain. Woohoo! I love this. Use it when you see user interfaces like this with dApps like this. This would be huge. This could be, it could get as big as OpenSea or bigger. You just never know. Never know. It's just going to be massive. I do really love the UI. It's a lot nicer looking from this. This is just the stake part, of course, not the NFT marketplace per se, but it's very, very cool. That's still ticking along there. Not sure if I have to refresh the page. We'll have a look here, and hopefully that is gone through. We'll have a look on my transaction. I think my transaction is coming up with something. Oh, I see. All I did was approve, so I have to actually now do the staking. So the first thing is approve, and the second thing is do the actual staking. So I haven't finished the second part. That's why another ticket popped up there for MetaMask. So I'm going to do that now. I got too excited straight away. I just proved the spend limit, and I got excited. That's crazy. I got too much FOMO for this flipping PulseChain. It is exciting. So there we are. So now we've got the stake in play. We've got 10,000 stake there. Woo-hoo-hoo. You can see that we've got 0.003% of the pool. That's not good enough. I need more supply. I need more dominance in there. But hey, I'd have to spend a lot more. I got in late. The price is now $12.48. But of course, I could buy. I've got $2.5 million still, I think. Anyway, look at our PLS. We're earning tons of it. Look at it in real time. Let's zoom in on that. That is awesome. Let's zoom on us. We got our wallet that's got all the money in there. We've got looking good there. We've got our stake there. Got the stake. We've got stake in there. Nice. There's our. If we want to unstake, we can just click on that and unstake it. But we're not going to, because now at the moment we're earning all these rewards in PLS. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Look at that, baby. Passive income on NFT marketplace Munchra, and we're loving it. And of course, this is not even the NFT marketplace, right? It's just the staking component of the testnet, or the user interface for Munchra. Pretty awesome. So anyway, that's we almost earned 1 PLS. Look at this. Woohoo! Boom! What's that? A few seconds. 1 PLS, 2 cents. We're killing it here with the money. I feel like we should spend all our 2.5 million on the Mint token and pump our bags. It's already on a 63% pullback. Maybe it won't really FOMO in, but hey, this is testnet. I can muck around and do silly things like that. But maybe I'll get wrecked. Maybe I'll lose my 2.6 million. And of course, that's just not mine, right? That's the community's. You guys were there with me, the fantasy trades. You guys help make it happen. You guys are the ones that made the vote. But hey, this is part of the fun, right? It's part of the fun. Very cool. Right, let's get into some of the chat there. That is kind of the key stuff there. We can click the withdraw button. We'll just let that tick away. Maybe tomorrow during the live stream, we'll see how much money we've made on Munchra with 10,000 Mint tokens. And hopefully the price stays up and our capital gain is held steady. And our income from Pulse is with the Pulse on the staking is going to be really, really good. Now they do have a little moon up here, and that turns it to white, so you can do the white and day night or day and night or whatever. So you can just click through that. You can make a little disco party. Anyway, you can be insane like that, or you can be insane. So one of the two. Very, very cool. That is exciting, folks. And we're going to zoom that back out so you can see that. It's also, we've got June Analytics here, products. I'm not sure what that is. The June Analytics, I see. So that's what we're looking at, the charts, token analytics on another page. I see. That's just for the token. We've got PulseChain networks. We've got the contact us, the blog, the FAQs, everything else. So pretty cool. I'm not sure where the blog goes. It doesn't seem to be linking anywhere at this stage. So very, very nice on there. And I'll post the link to this testnet if you want to play around on the PulseChain. I've posted the link in there in the chat there. It's not in the video description, but I will add that at the end of the live stream. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, bring disco back. Disco dancing on Munchra. That's the way, man. That's the way. That's insane. All right, so cool. Let's get over to, that is pretty much the testnet for Munchra. I said I was going to do it, and man, oh man, I loved it. It was so good. I love this user interface, and imagine what the rest of the marketplace is going to be like. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome when it launches. All right, we're going to leave it on the Hex price because that's where the action is at the moment. We're going to watch the 1 hourly chart, and we're just enjoying that 1 hourly chart going up there, just consolidating at the moment for the consolidation, but looking bullish. Yeah. All right, enough shouting and screaming. Hello, all Hexkins and Pulsekins from Francis. Good to see you. And join Discord. Definitely get into Discord. So Discord here, we're heading towards 250. We need one more member for 250. We've got 249. Get in there, folks. And of course, 250. That's where we want to roll. 249. If you haven't joined Discord, we are taking over Discord. So a Telegram, a PulseChain, Hex is already really dominant on or at least preeminent on PulseChain. On Telegram. There's already on Reddit, already on Twitter and Instagram. It's also growing on TikTok. But now, of course, we're here on Discord, and this is definitely one of the big communities is on Discord, NFT projects, chains, and so get on here as well. We've got a cool layout as well. What the other question I'd say is never, be careful of who you talk to. You get, if people try and contact you, stuff like that, just be cautious about that. And that's probably all I'd say, stuff like that. So cool. We've got a few other people in the house as well. Shared to Twitter. Says Get Hex. Nice. Appreciate that, Get Hex. And woohoo, you rock. Yeah, you do rock. Good work, bro, says Jarrah. Keep it up. Nice. Is the Munchra Sac over? It is over. Actually, let's pull it up because we've got the old sacrifice balances. You can actually see Munchra Sacrifice is over. I think we've got a super sticker jumped up there, I think. I got to go all the way down to get it. James Bond's in house. Coffee time for the hardest work on YouTube. Thanks, man, for your time to help us. A pleasure there, James Bond. Appreciate that. So big shout out. We've got to do the whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's my bow. That's how I roll here. I give appreciation because it's well deserved. People support you, you support them back. This is the way it goes. So nice. Let us jump. I'm just going to find out where I was before. How far did I get to? I'm not sure where I was. I've lost my position. Let the news of PulseChain and the new Liberty spread like a brush fire, says StakeX. That's true. We got a couple there. Anyway, so we're going to look at the sacrifices here on liquid loans. I'm sorry, on Munchra. So these are past sacrifices. You can see it's finished. And they raised over 10 million, I believe. Yeah, 10,637,000. And of course, the tokens they've got here, they indicate that there is going to be 5 billion mint tokens. So how many did they actually have on the site there at the top? They had 5 million in the sacrifice. I see they got 4.7 billion here in the mint. So that's pretty close. It's pretty close to what we're expecting there. The big thing was the Hex Godwell sacrificed $4 million US, and they will control about 20%, 25% of supply, I think it was. How much has that got? 20, just under 20% of supply will be controlled by the Hex Godwell, earning 1% of the fees. And so, hey, congratulations. That's how they roll. That's how you make money. Yo. All right, so cool. And that's where we're at. So there is the Hex price, 14.53 cents. Let's get a couple other comments as well. We're going to jump into, we've got to jump through here. Lots of rockets from James Bond. I love that. I think we've jumped all the way. I think I've gone way too far back there. Super Smash is smashing out the park on channel. So thankful for Superman, says James Bonds. Appreciate that. And I think I got up to there too. So let me jump further. Ryan says, I love talking about Hex and other community chats. Nice. I think I've got up to there too. Anybody heard from Matt and Barley? Yeah, Matt and Barley was in the live stream yesterday. We had a little chat. He also joined Discord, I think it was yesterday. And we welcomed him. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. Mr. Froz is in the house from India. Good morning, Mr. Froz. Good to see you. And Chris Marketing in the house says, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. We're rocking it, man. Get excited, man. PulseChain's coming. And it's just it's only a couple of weeks, maybe 18 days away, possibly. If we do get a mid-May launch, it's about 18 days, so it's not far. We're counting it down. In fact, it might even be a bit closer. Let's just look at the old daily chart out, and let's have a look how many days that is. From tomorrow, that would be 17 days. 17 days. And so if we do get a mid-May target, that's going to be super exciting. Obviously, it's software. It's challenging. So we're going to be, even if we get to mid-May, it's not launched yet. It might be in the week after. You just never know. But so far, so good. So far, so good on the daily chart. That's the daily chart, by the way. That's looking pretty good, actually. And, of course, we really want to get past this mark here, the 16.2 cents to bust through here, 16.2 and up in this area. That's what we want to head to. Get nice green candles. I think we're going to get a big green candle. I think one day we're going to have a big green candle. I don't know how big it's going to be, but I suspect we're going to get a big green candle, and it might be tomorrow or the next day, and we might get pumped out there. So if we've got 17 days to go, let's take 2 weeks off that. 1, 2, 3. We could get it on this day here. So that could be the 1st of May. We might get a pump on the 1st of May. How about that? Did I make that wrong? Or if we don't get a pump on 1st of May, the 5th of May, because it's 5-5. Hey, and it might be happen at 5 o'clock, 5:55 in the afternoon. Or it could be 5:55 in the morning. I don't know. I'm getting confused, but it could be one of those two. But it's certainly looking bullish on the chart without me over FOMOing in with the commentary there. What else we got? It says Matt and Barley says just checked and saw your message. It's now. I think you are right. Jumping past there. Good morning to all. Says Mr. Frost from India. Alex is in the house. Excited too. Hey legends, D Dali's in the house. Good to see D Dali. Matt and Barley is here. Funny you sent that message, and then I checked in. Hey Matt and Barley. Hey, it's great to see Matt and Barley. And man, oh man, we just love Matt and Barley. That's for sure. And woohoo, great to see him in the chat there. Dave from Down Under says, just want to give you a shout out to you, Superman. Thank you for heart you do to the Hex community, for all you do for the Hex community. Much appreciated. Hey, well, thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. Dino says, I'm late to the party. What is Munchra? It's a big NFT platform, and of course, it could be like the OpenSea of Ethereum and Polygon. So it could be a pretty big deal. And I certainly like the user interface so far. It's really surprised the upside. Silent Lucas says, Hex Token, you might as well stake all your mints since you can withdraw at any time. That's true. I can withdraw at any time. So, but I want to see how much Munchra we make over like a 24-hour period. So we're going to leave the mint in there. And so already we've earned almost 10 pulse in there, 15 cents. So what's our investment value? Our investment value is 125,000. So we'll work that out. We do know our APY is 4.8%. So just remember that. So APY, if you're not familiar, is annual percentage yield compared to, say, an APR, which is kind of APY is more of a compounded return. It can be the same as an APR if it's typically over the same period of time. And Morris has got the photos in house. Good to see him, Morris. Superman bring disco back. Yeah, that's one I commented on earlier. Awesome stream and energy in the chat, says David. It is awesome, and the community is growing leaps and bounds. A big shout out once again. Big shout out to James, and I appreciate the coffee time. I do love my coffee, although I am cutting back. I do like the coffee there. Empty Corners up with that. Neon Barara says hello all. Woohoo! And Rubber Dub Pub is in the house. That's a pretty cool name. Rubber Dub Pub. Hex looking like it wants to explode. I agree with you. I think that Hex is really looking like it's going to do that 16.2 cent thing and get us out of that upward trend, man. We want it. We've had enough of this one. This this big orange resistance. We've had enough. We want it broken. Break. And of course, the Twitter storm's going to help, right? The world's greatest Twitter storm, which is starting over in, what did I say, about 15 hours time. So that's going to help us get out there. We want to get over that for sure. Nice. Woo-hoo, there's the target there. We've got the 14 cents here. We kind of breached the 14 cents. I might take that off. Let's take that off. We've got the 14 cent target there. And of course, it looks better when I zoom in. There. Woohoo! Let's bring it on. Let's attack that thing. And we're going to go to the alley anyway, because we like this cool little, was it little dragon, Loch Ness monster, something like that. Cookies and Crypto says, woohoo, up and to the right. That's the way we want it. That's the way the alley chart looks too. Adam says, what's up? A great stream, buddy. I appreciate it, Adam. The price is up. That's the way. And of course, social media is going to be up in about 15 hours. Matt and Buddy says, I think we are already. Nice. Friend me on Discord. I think we are already. That's nice. Yeah, definitely are. So we are. Nice. Get Hex got the lightning. Yeah. Got the lightning there. Let's see how we going. 249. There's someone out there that wants to join Discord. 250. That's what we want. 250. And get in there, folks. We're at 249. We are really growing. We're going to keep growing, man. And spread. People have now got a place to go. They want to talk about PulseChain on Discord, Hex on Discord, PulseX on Discord. They got a place to go. They want to talk about all the projects that are coming on. They got projects they can go on that new tokens as well. You can get into all these different chats. There's going to have all the useful links, all the video tutorials. You know how to go onto certain platforms. You can't find the stuff you want. Well, you're going to be able to get in quick tutorials, quick useful links, and of course some great content from Gen Hex, from Heinz Crypto, and of course Hex Token. And we're going to have more content creators coming in as well. So this is going to be a pretty cool syndicated platform. Very, very cool. Going to give a thumbs up there to Craig. Nice. Craig's got another show coming up here on looks of it. And I think we've got a Heinz Crypto one there. That's Gen Hex. Yeah, there's a Gen Hex symbol there. Looking good. And we've got also the last one. This is currently this show. This show is on at the moment. So we'll put we've got Hex Token there. We're going to smash out some little fires and rockets. They're definitely getting nice updates as well. Probably better, more active than YouTube, to be honest. Just the way we go there. Hey, the other thing I didn't say was that Elon Musk likes the Twitter storm. So he's up there with the Twitter, and he's got the thumbs up there. So a big shout out to Elon Musk there. And yeah, National Twitter Storm Day. Looking good. Look at that. Boom. PulseChain going viral. Love it. And of course, 2100 UTC time, 9 o'clock in the evening, 28th April. So it's only about 15 hours away. You guys can play a big part in that. Spread the word. Woo-hoo-hoo. Rock on, as we say. So let's go back to the Hex price there. And we're up to 1 hour on the live stream, so not too bad at all. And Hex on there says, wish I was on Bali, says Hex. Yeah, a lot of us do. Bali is a beautiful place, so that's definitely for sure. In fact, let's pull up an image of Bali. Bali images. I don't know. Bali images, and let's have a look here. I think we've got a few. Is this Bali? I guess it's Bali. Let's look at this one. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Is that real? Is that real? That just looks insane. Is that really? That's incredible. Look at this stuff. Ancient ruins and stuff like that. Bali pictures here. Look at that. Pretty insane. So some gorgeous views here. There's some cool agriculture as well. But look at some of these pictures here. Man, oh man, look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. And cool resorts as well. Very, very nice. Ponds. Lots of neat stuff, man. This is really good stuff. Look at that with the old canoe there. Very, very cool. And the beaches. Look at that beaches. Man, oh man. So what a paradise Bali is as well. Virtual tour of Bali. Looking good. Look at this place here. Woo! Look at that. Looks amazing. And we've got some people on Bali as well. So definitely Bali is a special place. Definitely gorgeous there. It's the boom, says Sam is in house. Hi, and Bucko finished dinner. We'll watch start at 2x speed this in the morning. Good info, Superman. Hey, yes, Sam, appreciate that. And man, you're making me hungry thinking about dinner now. This is the way it goes. And it's currently here. It's Thursday the 28th here already, 6 p.m. So that's where it is, almost dinner time here. And we're just rocked over an hour. So looking good. GetHex says, I went to Nusa Dua a few years ago. Beautiful. That must be in Bali. And Frank says, massive parabolic run coming on Hex. Everyone must load up. I agree with you, Frank. I think Frank's onto it. This looks like it's just consolidating here. We got a nice little uptrend. And boom. Look at that. As long as it holds that line, we're sweet. And looking good. We take out some other lines here on the alley. Probably take it up to here. We've got kind of that there. We hold that up line. We're looking good too. So yeah, bounce off there. Boom, bing. So cool. I got my own sound effects. Apparently, I've got my own sound effects. I don't know where I got them from, but they just come out every so often. They just come out. That's just the way it goes. Right, let's have a look at a few of the other tokens at the moment because I like to cover some of the key ones. We're going to have eventually, and probably as early as late May, we'll probably have some Pulse and PulseX prices to talk about for real, right? Real prices. We're going to have a look at the heat map and see where crypto is at the moment. And Bitcoin get over 40K again. That's the key. We definitely want to do that. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, not green. So 39.3. Ethereum almost back at 2.8. It's pretty similar to what we had in the first live stream, but it's definitely looking better than it was. And let's have a look at Munchra. No, we're going to have a look at Hedron. We're going to have a look at Hedron. So Hedron, folks, if you're not familiar, is a derivative play on Hex and also expands the functionality that you can do with Hex, adds extra contract features such as HSI stakes, wrap stakes, NFTs, also borrowing as well, borrowing Munchra against NFTs that have got Hex inside them that are staked. So cool. So 12.51. So we had a little bit of sell-off after that pump 4 days ago. We're down at 12.51 at the moment. And let's see what else is in the house. I'm going to have a look at Pulse Dodge coin. It's Pulse Dodge coin, not Pulse Dodge. Just be clear. Pulse Dodge has little Richard Hearts and little puppy faces. So they're kind of cute. But we had the high price today, $3.19. Are you kidding me? $3.19 and the low $2.07. Are you really? The low today is $2.07. So it's really starting to move up, this thing, man. This thing could be worth $10, $20, $30, $100. Who knows? It's going to be fascinating. That's not investment advice, by the way. It's just my wild speculation. But hey, it's going to be interesting to see where it goes. This Pulse Dodge coin. The market seems to, volumes are relatively low. It's 110,000 liquidity. Let's just be frank. It's, P33 launched. They had low liquidity. If you get in early on those things, you can do pretty well typically. If it gets a bit of nice, but this is looking not too bad at this stage. And of course, this is another derivative play, if you think about it, in the sense that it's an airdrop. And of course, that I guess it's not a derivative play precisely, but it is an airdrop in a meme coin, and it pulls in the T-share holders because it's given to all the T-share holders as well. So let's have a look at how many tokens are in the play. 2,154,000 PLSD has been claimed now. And of course, we know we go to the contract details, we can see how many people have actually claimed. Number of claims here, number 9. We can see 7,661 Hex staker wallets have actually claimed now. So 7,661. The other thing to note, of course, is that for every claim, 10 PLSD goes to the origin account and goes to an address called the BA address, which is really kind of like the contract developer's address. And of course, I think that all gets, those two addresses get, as far as I know, get minted at the end of the 100-day launch phase. And then I think we've got about 92 days or something to go on that. So we can go to PulseDodge.com to see that. I think there's a clock down here somewhere. We'll scroll down there. Yeah, 92 days to go. 92 days to go for the claim. So there we are. We've covered that in depth in previous videos, so you can check that out. I won't go through that again here. And of course, we're going to finally check out Munchra, also being successful. Munchra has been doing very well. Click on the Munchra contract here, and 14.5 cents, and that should match the Hex price pretty much. The Hex price is 14.4, so yeah, the matching the Hex, that's 1-to-1. Remember, if you put one Hex into the maxi contract, then you get one Hex in, get one maxi out. And of course, there's less than 3 days now, maybe 2.5 days to go until the maxi contract finishes. So let's also see how much Hex has gone in there so far. 197.3 million Hex has gone into the maxi contract. Remember, it's a 1-to-1, so the numbers are the same. And wow, that's amazing. So not too far away from 200 million. And I'm sure it will hit that today. And the final day, I imagine, is going to be absolutely epic. Who knows, 250 mil? 300 mil? Who knows? We'll see. It's going to be fascinating. We're watching that pretty closely, but it's been successful. And then we can actually watch the price also fluctuate versus the market price later on. So that's some of the highlights and prices. Imagine in the future, we're going to be talking about Pulse and PulseX prices for real. And we're going to add that to the family of prices that we'll be talking about. And of course, there's going to be all these PulseChain projects on top of PulseChain. We'll be talking about many of those ones, especially the ones that actually end up performing above expectations or at expectations. We might start forgetting about the ones that don't do too well. And this is the way markets go, right? Markets decide on what is successful, what is not. If it's got a good use case, if enough people know about it, then I'm sure it will do pretty well. Now, obviously, we've just in a short hour here, we just saw this line here just break down. So now we've got the support here on the long line here for the hourly. So that's pretty interesting. So that now is invalid, and we've got that left. So cool. Francis got the big hearts out there. Nice. And hi, was it Polestar? I love that. Polestar's a cool name. That's a really cool name. Polestar, I like that. It is cheap to go to Bali from Oz. I'm sure it is cheap to go to Bali from Oz. I'm not sure how much it is, but I bet it is. Sam says, talked about Hex with an indoor lettuce grower tonight at the hotel bar. Exchange of info. He will check it out. Nice, Sam. And the good thing, Sam, is that you're getting him in after, an 85% pullback. And so there's plenty of upside, especially with PulseChain coming. I think that's super positive, Sam. Awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. Morris says, thanks, Superman, with lots of emojis. I'm going to post some emojis too, Morris. You've inspired me. If you're a Hex Token channel member, smash out those emojis because we've got 11 of them at the moment, and we possibly might even head towards 12. Who knows? We're going to smash out that. I like the purple one, the liquid loans one. I think that's going to do pretty well when it does launch. And let's see where we are on that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do subscribe. We're trying to head up to 5,000 as our next target, 5,000 subscribers. So that's the next one on that. Let us go to the members lounge. And how many badges away, and emojis, and so 7 more members until we get another emoji. 7 more members. And so if you want to become a member, hit the join button. We've got PulseCons, Richard Hart Club, and Hexicans. Those are the 3 memberships there, but not in that order. I just accidentally mixed the order around. This is the way we go. All right, cool. I'm going to take that off. Boom. That's covered the chart too much, that one. Unfortunately, the studio doesn't show the YouTube icons well. I'm not sure. Hopefully, they'll fix that up. Hey, look at that. Woo! We've got our support line. It's going to be needed now after we just saw the sell down to 14.3. So we're going to have to hold that line there as well. We've got another line. I guess we could have another line if we thought about it. We might have a line that goes through there. I'm not even sure what I just did. What did I do that for? That was the wrong one there. I think I'm supposed to. Oh, no, I'm supposed to do this one. One might say, one might argue that is a line, that is a support line, but yeah, those two. Nice. Our DMI is looking pretty good from last time I checked. I think. No, the buyers have gone down. Sellers are coming up there. So that's on the hourly though. Good look on the daily. Daily might look a lot better. Yeah, daily's looking good. Look at the daily. Look at how the hourly looked. That's just because of that one big sell we just had on that red candle. But the daily one's looking pretty good. In fact, the sellers is looking pretty good as well because it's going down and the demand there is going up. So we want to just have that continue to maybe. Oh, what happened there? We have that continue to go up there, something like that. And this here to go something like that. Cool. We want the orange to get over the yellow line 25, and then you got a really strong trend and play for the buyers. So that's what we're waiting for there. And the RSI also on the daily is going up there. So we're actually getting pretty much higher now. We're still at 57, so we've got a long way to go to 70, and we can get really high. So this one back here, we're up at 93, so we've got a long way to go to get up to some of those highs. That's for sure. It's on the RSI, folks. Come back to the hourly. Let's go. Woohoo! Maximum bags. And it's, what is it? SB's in the house too with the emojis. Nice. Good one, Sam. I'm going to hit some of that up. And I didn't do a poll today, did I? Didn't do a poll. Didn't do a poll at all. We haven't got a topic for a poll today, I don't think. Yes, we have got a topic for the poll. Let's put that in. I just realized I've got an obvious one. Will you? That's the biggest silent spot you've heard, right? That's the biggest silence. You guys are not used to silence on this channel because it's hardly ever there, but sometimes it happens. That's what it does when I'm typing out this thing. Yeah. All right, there we go, folks. There's our poll. All right, we did it. It was a bit silent while I was typing, but I had to think about it. Biku says win all-time high again, July or June. Possibly May, June, July. Yeah, in that period. We got a poll up at the moment. Will you participate in the biggest Twitter storm to help PulseChain go viral? Heck yeah, pump our bags, maybe, lol. And nope, I don't want to pump our bags. So there's the third one there. You can hit that. That's pretty funny. Get into the poll, folks. Definitely get in. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Hit the bell. Share the channel. Sharing is caring. And, of course, get involved in the Twitter storm. And finally, get involved on Discord here. We're up 249. We need 250. Who is going to be number 250? Let's see if someone gets in there while we're on the live stream. 250 is coming as well. We had a lot of bull dancing earlier. A lot of bulls there. Look at our bulls, because the PulseChain bull market is coming. That's the word on the street. So get in there on the Discord. Nice. All right, so get in the votes, folks. We're going to keep that going. What time is it now? Have a look there. So up to an hour and 15 on the live stream, so definitely get in there. Nice. All right. James Bond's got the emojis. Looking good. I'm loving it. Just trying to remember where I was located. That's where I wanted to be. Hex price there. Nice. I'll actually take the lines off, but that's kind of where we're at this stage. Maybe I'll put the lines back on. That's all right. It's not too busy, I think. Yeah. Let's take the lines off for a while. Keep the chart pure. Go pure with the chart. Maybe we should look at some more pump mentals there. Yeah, we had Rack and Rochelle jumped into the YouTube chat earlier today, live stream one. So that was pretty cool to see Rackham in the house. And definitely, I'd love to interview him about venture capitalism. It's just a topic I enjoy. Obviously, my background's economics and strategy. So it'd be really cool to hear from him. And yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. His ambition is to take Overwatch to be one of the biggest venture capital firms in the world. And of course, PulseChain is the ideal vehicle to do that. Crypto, the best performing asset class in the world. And of course, having the first system stake copy of Ethereum is kind of a no-brainer, right? If you're a big venture capitalist, you want to become, one of the biggest, not the biggest, then that's the way to go. PulseChain, and of course, adding a lot of value onto PulseChain is important for that. If you want to get that, you help make it value up. You get lots of cool projects on it. You make partnerships. You get deals on there. You invest to make projects happen, and your risk return is pretty stellar if you think about it. So you have to put up capital, but the return metrics could be just absolutely extraordinary. So pretty exciting. We will see. Matt and Barley says, thanks for the love. Hey, Matt, you're most welcome. Big shout out to Matt there. Hey, throw a few love heart emojis there in the chat there for Matt. This is how this community rolls. We're a caring community, and we're going to keep going like that, right? Some communities, they are not interested, but we are. We care. Sharing is caring, and caring is caring. That's pretty much it. So 14.2 there on that. Have we actually, let's put the overlay back on. We're just sitting at our support there on the hourly, given our little incline there. But like I say, we do probably have this one as a fair decent support as well, coming from this angle. This is just on the hourly chart, by the way. Let's give you context. Let's bring up the log chart, which is all the way back to the beginning of Hex price chart, Hex log. Let's pull it up. Let's see what that looks like at the moment. I only bring this up every so often. The time frame is a long time frame. It's actually better for a long-term price analysis, and you can see there it is. We're out of the channel. We're out of the channel that we're in, and we're trying to get back into it. So we've got the green arrow there, and so we want to get back up to there. That's to $1, by the way. Your orange target. That's how we roll on this channel. We think, we believe in the future, and we'll get there, right? We'll get there. All right. We've got the all-time low here at the beginning of Hex. This is the beginning of Hex down the bottom left here. That is the 2nd of December 2019. Yeah, that's right, 2019. And of course, Hex keeps going there. So Hex has been around for a long time, man. It really is mature. We're on what day? Hex day are we on? 877, something like that. 877. So 878 now. Might be 878. 878. 878. There it is. We're on 878. Man, oh man, 878. And of course, we're already over 6 hex a T-share already. We just love this stuff. Man, we stake our T-shares. That's like a money printer. We just earn that hex. It's a beautiful thing. We had some really good results today too. The price up twice in a row, and the hex payouts are looking good. The T-share had 2 dot days after having a massive 2 really big days, and then we had 2 dot days on T-share. Pretty hilarious there. But look at the staking length, 6.43 years, pretty awesome. So what was I saying? So yeah, we have just keep going up here, and yeah, let's have a look on the monthly. Let's change this to a monthly scale. Often people like to do the monthly there. It's going to look really weird on this chart though, and we're on a log chart, so it's going to look a bit strange. But that there, we're on a red candle so far. So on the monthly, on the log scale. But hey, I'm feeling good about PulseChain coming up. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. That's our September. That's our all-time high price. So that's where it rolls. Let's go to weekly. Break out the weekly. Probably a bit easier on this chart. There it is, the weekly, and of course we can get rid of the log. The log looks really silly like that. The log looks silly because I actually hammered the chart there. Maybe we just take a log and go auto. Yeah, auto. That's a bit better. So there's auto on the weekly there. That's a bit better. So we're actually green on the weekly. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! See, you just have to change the chart until you get the green candle. That's what you have to do. If it's not green on a monthly, you just change it to the weekly, and of course you change the logs and stuff like that. So pretty awesome. Actually, that there is the weekly. We've still got a green chart there, so it doesn't matter if I have the log on or not. But that's what it looks like in a normal land, and then the log chart there gives us a long-term perspective on the chart there. So weekly is looking good. We'll keep away from the monthly at this stage. But the weekly is looking really, really nice on the green candle. Very, very cool. All right, enough humor there with the log charts. You guys are having too much fun with that, I can tell. This is the way we roll. Jared's got the heart in the house. Hey, Jared, appreciate that. Holstars in the house. Hi from Denmark. Hey, big shout out to you in Denmark. Denmark's a pretty beautiful place too, I think, from memory. So nice. And it's now here for you, brother. Absolutely. Jared's in house says, anyone else sacrifice a PulseX and can't wait to see what happens? None of us have sacrificed, Jared. None of us are waiting at all for what happened to the PulseX. We couldn't care the less about what happened. Yeah, we care, man. We care. This is going to be super exciting for sure. Now, the buy and burn for PulseX, of course, is huge. Every 1 billion in trade volume is $700,000 approximately in buy and burn. And of course, we love that. So if we go to PulseX, we can go and hit the public callable function. The other thing cool, you get a bounty as well if you call the function. I think people are going to be all over that, to be honest. If the buy and burn still looks like this in months ahead, I have a feeling they might change this. That's why I'm thinking just the way this is represented, I think the devs may change this in time. We will see. But at the moment, 28.24 billion has been burnt on PulseX. And yeah, this is the way it goes. There's nothing to claim here. Look at this. So not much to claim at the moment. Someone's on here, must be all the time on here, but claiming the burn function. I don't know. Maybe someone did a sort of bot fix thing or something. Maker, maybe put a maker on it. I don't know. But it seems to always be not this. You have to be lucky to get in there. All right. So what was I was going off to talk about something. I can't remember what it was. Let me go back to the chat to remind myself. Anyone PulseX? Yeah. So obviously super excited about that and see where it goes to. Let's have a look at the testnet figures. We got the PulseX at 0053, so that's had quite a decrease. And we had Pulse there at 0015. I have a feeling I should buy some PulseX. What do you guys reckon? I'm just not sure how much of the pullback's going to have. We had some tremendous volumes lately. Maybe we got a PulseX. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's go buy some PulseX, man. Should we spend all our money on the PulseX? Or should we do risk averse and spend 50-50 on there? We got 2.5 million. We're going to get 2.44. Let's do the whole lot. Why not? Let's do it. We're going to buy $2.5 million, almost $2.5 million of PulseX. That's how we go. That's how we roll on this channel. Bam. Boom. Yeah. Here we go. There we are. We've done it, man. We bought our PulseX, bro. We got 465 million PulseX. That's how we do it. We are rocking it, the DMV. We have absolutely gone crazy on this channel. We just spend all our USD coin So the market's going to decide now. USD's gone, and now we've got 465 billion PulseX. That's just how it does. So is that billion? Yeah, I think it's a billion. Yeah, 465 billion. And we're running out of test pulse, actually, to be honest. We might have to go to the faucet to get some. We were running out of test pulse there. What else we got? We got some Hex. We got some ETH. This is our ETH. We bridged this over from Ethereum, from the Rigby test network. We got some Hedron here. This is next to nothing Hedron. And of course, we've got a bit of USDL left there. We used to have some Algo and Maxi. We've had a bit of everything. We've had some whole ton of liquidity pools. You can see the liquidity provider pools and stuff like that. So that's what we've had. Party token, we had that. We've sold most of those assets. This is how we roll there. Let's see how we do. I should have taken a snapshot of that, to be honest, because I'm not sure what my price was. We got on the chain there. So you guys remember, we got the video. It was about 2.4 something million dollars of USDC. We just traded for that. It's our fantasy trade. We'll see how we get on. Robinhood says, where do I get Twitter? Says Robinhood. The link's in the video description there, Robinhood. So if you want to get Twitter, just get in the link. That's to the big Twitter storm that's starting on in about 15 hours. The link is in the video description to how to pulse. You can see it there. All in, baby, says Jared. Yeah, we're all in. We're definitely all in. You saw that trade live. That's our fantasy trade. We just bought PulseX. We bought PulseX on the dip. So we're hoping for the best. PulseX down 38% at 0053. Could we get back up to 0075, something like that? That'd be pretty nice gains. So we'll look forward to getting ourselves multi-millionaire status on our fantasy trades as well. Nice. Can't wait to watch Superman live trading tutorials, says James. Me too. I'm with you there, James. Definitely we'll try and do some of those. Just depends what strategy I do, right? Just depends what strategy, but we'll definitely do some of those. This computer is an isolated computer, so everything on this computer is fake, right? So just remember that nothing on this computer is real. This computer is a fake computer. So that's how we roll on this channel. Everything is fake until we become real. Until mainnet becomes real. All right, so nice Hex is at $2.15. What else? That's probably at the stage. So we'd all be happy with $2.15 Hex. And incentive token's just gone berserker. Someone played this incentive token, man. That's up massive 360%. So yeah, and you see the volumes there. Man, if we had 9.84 billion of volumes, oh my gosh. 9.84. Let's do the math. 9.84, 84 times 0.7. That would give us almost $6.9 million of buy and burn of PulseX tokens in one day. Just one day. Imagine averaging that 365 days. That's insane. This is just ridiculous numbers. But that would be to $2.5 billion of buy and burn a year. Just shows you how insane that would be. Be crazy. Like I say, we are in fantasy land here. All right, so how we're doing for time? We're up to 1 hour and 27 minutes. So we're going to close the poll. Let's get the poll and see how long we're going. 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll close that up. We've got 25 votes, so we're going to end the poll now. And we've had a bit of fun with this as well. It's always good to have some fun. Hey, we got some crap stuff spamming in the chat there. So we're going to get rid of that. Report that. Nice. Okay, cool. Get rid of that. See how quick the moderators are. Get rid of that one. Bam. Cool. And we're going to do, I guess, just do that. Ban it. Cool. Nice. Need a mod, says not Muhammad. Yeah. Sorry, all been busy in private chat. Yeah. It's now as the foreman of the mods, but we've got so many mods. That's the way to go. Anyway, will you participate in the biggest Twitter storm to out PulseChain go viral? We got heck yeah, pump our bag 68%. So that's really cool, folks. Definitely get into the Telegram on that. Get into the Telegram channel to help with that, or you can just get involved with the hashtag Twitter storm there for PulseChain and find out more information there with the link. So pretty cool. I think that looks pretty nice, and we're going to do it, man. No, I don't want to pump my bags 3%. So just a small amount of people not wanting to pump their bags. Maybe 28%. Obviously, some people are busy. and they may not be available at that time. So there's lots of things on that. So pretty good results there. 2 and 3 people. I think I like that a lot. Let us get over to some of the comments there. I've got to make sure I don't hit on these the spam stuff that we got smashed. How we got smashed by that, didn't we, with the spam? Need a mod. I think we're up to that. And we got the Gen Hex there. It's got the laughing head off Gen Hex says. And Snana says, you made it to the big time set, man. Here they come, Wrench Team. Yeah, that was massive. We got, how many of us that was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got spammed by 9 of those things in one chat. Unbelievable. I had to actually block the channel there, I think, altogether. I'm not sure how they do it. These programmers got nothing else better to do. That's all I can say. Hey, we're up to an hour and a half, folks. We're going to probably wrap up there. We're up to the Hex price there at 14.2 cents. I will be catching you guys tomorrow. It's dinner time here in New Zealand. It's currently 6:35 p.m., 28th of April, Thursday. Hope you guys have a good day out there. Get involved in the Twitter storm. It's going to be a lot of fun. And thanks for watching, that's for sure. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. And, yeah, definitely share. Let's get into Discord there. I'm just going to finally check Discord. Let's see if we hit 250 on our Discord members. 249. We need one more member. And get in there, folks, and we'll hit that 250 mark. That's for sure. We got Get Hex says, thanks, Superman. Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for watching. And, of course, smash out the emojis. If you're a Hex Token channel member, smash out the emojis. That's why we're going to roll there. Bam. All right, cool. Thanks, Superman, says James Bond. I appreciate it, James Bond. And, of course, a big thank you, James Bond, for the super sticker. Coffee time for the hardest work on YouTube. Thanks, Superman, for your time to help us. Hey, you're welcome. And aren't we loving this community? This community is really growing nicely. So a big shout out there with James Bond and Hex Token. Sam as well with the emojis looking good. All right, take care. Bye for now. See you in the next one. Woohoo! Rock on.